Hello YouTube, it is Damien. It is the Rise of a Nation. It is episode 90. And today we have Arsenal and then PSG in France in the Champions League Group D. This is going to be mental because we are yet to lose at home in the Champions League. I'm going to mention it one more time. My stream has just said, Damien, you mention it every time. We're yet to lose at home in the Champions League. As you can see, we came through qualifying without losing at home. Only lost one game in qualifying, which was to Lec. We nearly went out. Zebra beat us 7-1, and we got through the group still. 4-1 against PSG at home. 92nd minute, Yepi free kick to win 3-2 against Leipzig. We lost in Leipzig. Juventus came in expecting to pump us. They came with the same team that beat us 7-1, and we drew 1-1 in a very even game. We beat PSV before Barcelona came, and we're all going, okay, it's going to end now. We beat Barcelona 1-0, and this is what gives me the hope. The hope to just dream that it can continue. The fact that against Barcelona, we should have scored 4 or 5. Right? We were the better team in that game by a mile. Teams do not like coming to this little 10,000 stadium in Sevenborg and watching this SFB side come and press you like no tomorrow and keep the ball and Jeppe Hansen driving at you and they hate Zahora running at you because he's quick and he knows what he's fucking doing. And no one likes to be here. However, we have to talk about transfers first because there's one guy that everybody is going to love that he's here, and I am ecstatic that he's here, and we are going to start with him because he's the guy that we spent the most money on. In terms of the outs, by the way, Dolcek had only a year left on his contract, got 2.5 million. Tony Christensen, I said I was going to look to sell. We're going to get 2.2 million up front, which is brilliant, which is about what he was worth, 2.7 as well. So we've done well. But everybody can see the name on the left-hand side. You can see it, I can see it. There's an episode dedicated to this guy saying goodbye, Frank, when he left on deadline day to Torino. Torino listed him. And we said it's time to bring the prodigal son home. He's gone away. He's gone and played Serie A football. He has gone and played in the Serie B and played really well for Spal in their promotion season last year. But he's just somebody that is quick, determined, can pass the ball, he's got great technique. And his first game for the club, he got an assist as well. It's just good to have Frank here. Just look at him. Before he broke his leg, and you got to remember the match ratings were shot back here. Different year, like with the match ratings, would have got 7 plus, right? It is so good to have Frank back. He is the definition of this football club. He's homegrown, he's unbelievable, and plus for me, even though he's not as good as Dolcek in terms of the star ratings, right? Dolcek still is like decent. We made 2.4 million on Dolcek. Frank, though, if you look at the two as a winger on attack, is just so much better. The crossing's similar. The dribbling is not bad. Frank can also take a corner, which is good. He is also a natural free kick taker to back up Yeppe, but he can pass, he's got technique, and he's got fucking speed. Frank, it's good to have you home. The prodigal son, my favourite player on the save at the time. Mine now is Jeppe Hansen, quite clearly is, but Frank's a close second. We love him. Also on the ins, we actually signed Diatta, who I was tempted to sign. I've loaned him straight back to Alminas as well. They said they weren't going to let him leave unless it was on loan for a year because they're in a promotion bid season. They could win the league and go up back to League One. Guy looks really good. Capped at Senegalese level, 70 determination. Got the big 3, 14, 14, 15 tackling as well. And the physicals of a god. This guy could develop into one of the best centre-backs in the league, if not in world football, with the potential that he does have in the scout report. If you do have a look, he does have that sort of potential to be quite the player in this division. No-brainer. Tony Christensen out. Diatta in. It is not bad. And the last signing we made, we had the money. We may as well spend it. We still have money in the transfer budget. Mark Benjamin, another South African. They're just so easy to pick up and they're so good. 500k, very good attacking midfielder. He joined the big lot of attacking midfielders. You got Yeppe, Orbres, Dennis out on loan, Marks here, Skov, right? 5 attacking midfielders for one spot. And you got to remember that Yeppe plays in the first team in the spot, and Orbres is the backup. So it's not like even they're fighting between just Orbres. They're fighting between Yeppe and Orbres. But Mark, just too easy. Like, the guy can sit here, develop, and then sell him on for a couple of mil. He's the sort of guy that, the AI would go, yep, I'm going to snap him up. 15 mil release fee. I doubt we ever hit that. If someone came in and said, here's 15 million for this guy, we have made bulk profit, which is brilliant. We've bought him because of the profit that we could make on him, but I've also bought him for the fact that he has the potential. He can play on the left-hand side, which is brilliant, just in case there's injuries to Frank, which does happen to Frank from time to time, right? He's just the sort of guy that's going to get his moments, right, to play throughout the season sporadically, and did give him an appearance off the bench to give him his debut. I reckon it'd be really, really good. In terms of the one game that you have not seen here for us as well, and since we obviously played in Denmark, if you watched the last episode, we beat Saunders, we conceded late. It's Callum Roberts every time. He gave away a penalty, Ep90 saved it, and then he gives away the free kick for no reason, but he just decided to bring his man down outside the box, and they scored from the free kick with Chopko. In the end, Morton, by the way, has been scoring for South Africa, and mercifully but finally has actually started scoring in the league. He's got 4 goals and 5 appearances this season. Zahora, however, has got even a better record in 4-4 and has scored in the continental competitions 3 goals in 2 through qualifying. Anyhow, it is Arsenal. It is Group D. It is unbelievable. By the way, this is a scout and Joe Monks. Here we go, North Beach. What a time to come in. We're about to play Arsenal in the first game of Matchday 1 in the Group D in the Champions League. Here we go. Apparently, we're not even ready. Apparently not. Send on the intensive language course. I thought we simmed to the day. Apparently not. I'm just going to click through these. Don't really care. There's probably people here that we probably should look at. Yep, why not? And yeah, okay. But here we go. We're here. Finally. So PSG at home against Genk. And then PSG at home against me. So PSG really should be in the driving seat. Our the 19s just drew to Arsenal's 19s 1-1. Well done, boys. That is a great performance. Benjamin's out for 2 to 4 days because he played in the 19s game as well. But here we go. Kenny not past fit, still coming back from his broken leg. This is going to be massive, boys. This is going to be massive. Can we keep our unbeaten streak in the Champions League, or will it come crashing down right now? I've gone Ep90 in goals with Moreno. Marquez and Bilek's been bought for this exact reason, that he's the best centre-back in the league. He has to go out there. Marquez and him don't really have an understanding yet. What a time to build it. Neff at left-back, the best left-back in the league. Hojan, thank God, the best 2 midfielders that I think we have that work so well together. This is a game meant for Joe Hoj. Bum the jar, Yeppy. Frank is back and Frank is in. And Zahora, the key man up top. If we can play our football, if we can come here and press them, if we can play our way, we are going to be good enough to maybe keep the streak going. But who knows? I doubt it highly that it will, but hopefully we can. Anyway, the boys have come in. We did rotate last game against Saunders as well, so it was nice to win 2-1 whilst rotating, which is good. I'm nervous, man. We are yet to lose in the Champions League at home. And it's been a season, and we've played Juve and Barcelona. Is Arsenal going to be the team to do it? They should be. However, it hasn't happened. I've already know names on there. I know Ben Chilwell, I know Gabriel, I know William Saliba, but I know he's playing out wide, which is not bad. And I know Gavi in the middle. It's interesting. Tossin, not starting, nor is David Cavallon or Vignato, which is good for me, to be fair, because Tossin's unreal, former Mess legend. I would have loved to play against him, but yeah. No one expects us to get a result. I've been saying that in those big games, and they seem to be working. I'm going to tell the boys I have faith in them, and they are revved up and fired up, and they are ready to go. We are obviously going to go press, because that's what we fucking do. This is Denmark. This is SFB. This is our time. Aaron Ramsdale is in goals, and he grows insane this year on FM. Highly recommend you pick him up. William Sabia, more of a centre-back, but can play on the right. And with the physicals like that, why wouldn't you play him on the right? He's very good there, but, he also plays in there. And Takero is similar. He can play on the right or at centre-back, either or. Very, very good. World-class. Gabriel is Gabriel. I don't even think we can get at Gabriel either, even at his age, nor Ben Chilwell. That is a back four of dreams, really. Imran in the middle is a regen that looks unreal, already been capped 14 times by France. Billy Gilmore obviously grows really well this year on FM, if you don't realise. Anthony out there on the right-hand side, the Brazilian, unbelievable. Gavi in the middle at 24 years of age. A prime Gavi that you can technically pick up really cheap for $5 million in the first season, if you get him. Saul, the Venezuelan international, 61 million. He's pretty elite. And then they've got this guy, the Tunisian, Lassard, up top. He is very, very deadly indeed, the elite striker. Their backup keeper is on the bench. Tossin, obviously, unreal. We had a 30-year-old Tossin at Mess, and he helped me win a Champions League. Do I need to say more? Kubo, the Japanese sensation, down at Calvert-Lewin, grows insane on FM this year, and rightfully so with the form he's shown in real life. Vignato's Vignato. Everybody knows Vignato. You got some Simon, who is a 19-year-old backup centre-back that's a wonder kid. Unbelievable. I'm actually glad he's not playing. And James Justin is no mug at all either as the backup fullback on either side. That's what we're up against. That is as good as the Juve and a Barcelona. But we are yet to lose here at this famous Denmark stadium in SFB. It's not famous, but, it's famous for us. I enjoy these matches a lot. Score prediction in the chat. Curtis reckons we win 3-1. We are yet to lose this season. Just putting it out. Oh, sorry, that's wrong. We lost to Copenhagen. What am I forgetting? We've only scored 4 goals in 6 games Neff's played in. Arsenal, however, do look good. How are they going in the league? That's something we should have went through. We'll find that out in a second. Judging by that form, they're up there. I think we're going to get our first loss here, but we're going to keep it competitive. Our first loss in the Champions League at home. Like, if you told me against Juventus we're going to draw 1-1, I would have laughed you out the stadium. If you told me we're going to beat Barcelona, my reaction after the Barcelona game said it all. It's up to us to get on the ball and keep it early. And it's an early corner. We're good from these. Yeppy now. Back in the Bubner jar. He lays it. Frank. Ball back to Bubner jar. Cuts it. Yeppy has hit the post. What a star. It would have been. What a move. Arsenal did not know what hit him then. What a move. And yet again, 10 minutes in, 60% of the ball. We play well at home. We always play well in Denmark. And the SFB boys are up for it again in another big Champions League game. 20 minutes played, it is still 0-0, and Mpegesi, the South African international, on the ball. Bilek now, the man full of experience that's played against these boys before in England. Neff, Frank, he loves to run at people, and he's back and with a bang. Unfortunately, didn't beat his man though. Ball to thank God's not bad, he knows how to hit him. Zahora, moment, we're 1-0 up against Arsenal. We are 1-0 up, 21 minutes played against Arsenal in the Champions League. It is just whatever happens in Denmark happens. We are just too good. Frank gets back on it. What a ball to thank God. First time into Zahora. What a diagonal run. What a first time finish. Ramsdale's beaten. And it is 1-0 Sevenborg. Are you having a laugh? We have done... It's a highlight from kickoff. Why? They've done nothing. In the end, the ball wide. Can we win it here? Moreno, he does. We might go down the other end. Moreno's quick and he's running at people and he's not taking his foot off the gas. He gives it back the bum in the jar. 100% pass. Instead, he looks for Zahora, doesn't find him. Ben Chilwell back to Ramsdale, force him long. We don't. Gabriel pumps it out to Sabila, keeps it in play just, and he finds Anthony, and here comes Arsenal again. Still going is Anthony, running at people, looking there for Lassard. He's in here, big moment. Just like that, man. Why is there a highlight from fucking kickoff? 1-0 just like that. They've done fucking nothing. And FM goes, yeah, have a highlight from kickoff. Stupid. It's 1-1. It's the same thing that happened with Barcelona in fucking Spain. Get back into the game, highlight from kickoff. Can they stop doing it against big size, highlights from kickoff? Doesn't barely happens in real life that you score and then from the immediate highlight. But every big game that we've played, it fucking happens except for against Juventus. They have not done much. We've had 64% of the ball and they do not deserve to be at 1-0, really. They've done well when they have had the ball, to be fair. But really, a highlight from kickoff, or rather, it's just been 10 minutes later, and they just did us, on the break or whatever. In the end, pumped away, and Marquez, bum in the jar. He's still going. He can beat a man to the creation. Holds it up for Moreno, very well played. Moreno's got numbers in the box. He cuts it, thank God, knows how to hit him. Doesn't. Joe, ball, bum in the jar, over the bar. What a chance. It's very well worked move from the SFB boys. We look good. We look like a team that belongs against the big boys. And as it stands, it is 1-1 here, and we're potentially 45 minutes away from a point against Arsenal at home. Time is ticking. 50 minutes played. We are still looking good. Neil Jenkins, though, warm up. The Australian loves a big game, and he's a big boy at the back stick. You just never know. Time is still ticking, though. We still got 60% of the ball against this star-studded Arsenal side. It's a highlight here. If we concede, I'll be very, 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 very... I'll be livid, but at the same stage, what else did you do? Gavi, what a run. Mpegesi saved me. Oh my God, what a save. Tackled Mpegesi at feet, come on. What a keeper, what a moment. It is time. Frank is dead. He's played football, obviously, last game out. Inside forward on attack. Go out there, my boy. You can do it. Joe Hoge looks dead. Yeppy back a line. Rafael Albrecht in there too. Done. Yepi can play this role very well. We know that, and Albrecht is so good going forward. It's a highlight here. It's Christian Marquez on a booking too. Headed away, should be thank God's ball because he's so good at sweeping up. He goes back to Marquez, finds Yepi back in line. He knows what he's doing here. And the ball is on to Moreno if we want to play it. We don't. We actually go inside the Neff. His ball out to Bubnajar's good. Tucks it into Albrecht. Looking for Bubnajar. Well worked. Can cut it. Albrecht! Oh my God. Aaron Ramsdale. How have you saved that? Aaron Ramsdale. How the hell have you saved that? Are you having a laugh? What a save. What a move. It deserved a goal. We just cut Arsenal up like we were Barca freaking Lona. What a save. In between bodies. Unsighted. Ramsdale. That is insane. You have to be having a laugh. Wow, what a save from the world-class goalkeeper for Arsenal. Bubnajar, Yepi. Oh my God, that's not what you want to see. Win it, please, Neff. Oh, they're on the break. Foul him, please. Foul him, please, Neff. If they score on the back of the corner, Anthony puts it wide. I would have been livid. What a save. World-class on the world-class goalkeeper. Sometimes you just got to clap and say, hey, that's too good. We did everything right. Time is ticking. Thank God looks dead, but I really want him to stay out there, really. Andreas for Bubnajar late to win it. Do it. He's good at getting forward. I think we deserve to go for it. I'd rather go for it than sit back and then score. Time is ticking. Is there going to be late drama here? 90 minutes played. Yep, he's good from a dead ball. He puts it in there. Marquez, handball! Eugene Neff, calm yourself down, but you're taking it, boy. Oh, nah. I think it's a Yepi time. It's handball. Nah, you know what? No, Eugene Neff is the penalty taker here. I know Yepi. Look, Eugene, you have 17 composure. Eugene Neff, the Australian. He takes him for Australia. He takes him for us. It's handball. Neff versus Ramsdale. Neff! Come on! Are we about to beat Arsenal? The 91st minute penalty is slotted. Ramsdale went the right way. Eugene Neff calmed himself down and delivered. He calmed himself down and he delivered. Oh my days. Park the bus in motion. Time ticks. It's ticking. FM, don't do me dirty. The streak continues. We just beat Arsenal in Denmark. Juventus came, they couldn't do it, they got a draw. Barcelona came and we beat them. And then Arsenal have come now in Season 2 and we have beaten them in the 91st minute. And to be fair, boys, on the balance of the game, I think we fucking deserved that. I think we deserved to win that one. I think they were decent, they were good, but we deserved to win that one. We were the better team, we had moments. Ramsdale had a great game and goals for them. Unbelievable. We just beat Arsenal in the first game of the group. That's massive for us. Not just the finish third. That's massive for us to get out the freaking group. Oh, it was soccer was all about. We 100% deserved the late goal too. Genk, oh my God, Genk beat PSG. Genk beat PSG in France 2-0. What? Genk just beat PSG 2-0. What happened there in France? Oh, they got absolutely FM'd. PSG had 63% of the ball, 23 shots, and lost. What has gone on there? Mason Mount missed a penalty for him too. What has gone on? Their goalkeeper got a 9.5. I want to watch the key highlights. Sorry, YouTube, this is going to extend this for a little bit, but Genk just beat PSG in the group stage as well. Right, typical football manager. That is, what have we just witnessed? Whoa, we beat Arsenal late doors and Genk have beaten PSG in France. We play PSG next. If we beat PSG in France, PSG are going to be not 0 from 2 and face going out in the group. Gabriel Mamino, we signed him last year, was unreal at Metz. In the end, was headed right by Mason Mount. We signed him at Metz last year. He was good. That's a pen. Yeah, he was brought down. Don't need to go watch him go running over to the monitor. We know it's going to be a penalty. So this is obviously how they score. Great finish. Wow, Genk beat him. That is next level. Leonardo goes long. This is how they win their penalty, PSG, eh? What has gone on? I'm in shock. I'm in literal shock. Joe Felix, Cisse, Boyadu. There's a star-studded PSG side, like far out. Sandro Tonali, and they lost to Genk. That's not actually good for us. Rather Genk have just won. Yeah, that's a pen. VAR again. Like, referee, don't need to go to it every time. And this Ivan must save it. If you got a match rating of 9.5, Ivan must save it. What a save. Mason Mount wasn't a bad pen either. What a legend. That is unreal. That makes the Genk's game so important. Genk beat PSG. If we can do a job against PSG, we're going to be in a... Oh, man. Arsenal need to beat Genk for us, though. Really. Oh, that deserved to go in. That was good play. Right. Unreal. We're not really getting to see much of PSG's big chances they had, really. They didn't really create too many key chances. Ivan just saved everything in open play, it looks like. Oh, that's easy for the keeper. From what we've seen here... I wouldn't say that Genk were too troubled. They've obviously faced 23 shots and their keeper's got a 9.5 and he did save a pen. But really, in terms of the key highlights created, PSG didn't create many. That's a foul. Wasn't given. Good refereeing by Lee Evans. They've kept it really well there. That's very well done. That's unlucky. And he's not going to finish that. Oh, yeah, well done. Well played. Fair enough. Wow. So, just even though you guys can probably tell, Genk and ourselves are on 3 points each. Next game, Arsenal play Genk in England. They have to beat them for us. Arsenal have to beat Genk. We got PSG. Hey, look, everyone could be on 3 points after 2 games played. That could be mental. But we're about to find out. We get 2.4 million for a win against Arsenal at home. That is a joy to watch and a joy to be part of. I'll see you guys in a second for this second game, match day 2, against PSG in France. Welcome back, YouTube. It is Damien, and it is part 2 of this episode. It could be massive for us. PSG in France at the Parc des Princes. Parc des Princes, however you want to call it. We're in Paris, boys. SFB on tour in Paris. Who would have thought this was possible in just season 9? And to be scary and to be all like about it, we are currently 3 points to the clear of them. Arsenal have already played, by the way, and have won 3-0 against Genk. So Arsenal are ahead of us on goal difference, even though results against teams, but we obviously have a poorer results against teams than Genk because we have yet to play them. Right, we could be top of the group. If we somehow manage to win this game, PSG are actually in a world of hurt in the group because they did lose, as we recapped at the first part of this episode, 2-0 in Paris, and they got absolutely FM'd. It's nice to see that Arsenal done us a favour, right? Because we didn't really want Genk to get any points. We wanted Genk to be 0-2 before we played them. And the fact that we even managed to beat Arsenal in Denmark, unreal. Since we also last met as well, I've actually gone to the park, had a hit of cricket and whatever, and played some football. We got our results, obviously, as well. We played Bromby, which we won 4-1, looked amazing. Annoying to concede. Well, we just concede one every freaking game. It's really annoying. We killed Bromby, though. The only shot they put on target's gone. And as you can see, since Partisan was our last clean sheet, we've gone on a month of just conceding. None more so than Vidborg. Sam Campbell, who started this game, mate, a long ball over the top, missed a header, and it made it 3-2. And we're just like, seriously? 27 shots, 19 on target. We look good going forward. Morton and Neil Jenkins look absolutely footballers. Orbres, I feel for him because he plays well every game that we play him in. Just doesn't play the big games because of the balance of the team. And Lodberg, to be fair, has been developing quite well, even though I don't see it right there. But yeah, we are looking quite good. Look, Midtjylland and Copenhagen played against each other. They drew. We won. We're currently 5 points clear. We kind of know where it heads with this in the league. Barring us going on a run of form, which is not great, which hasn't happened in a while, we probably, with 5 points clear, are going to eke away and probably, without saying it after 8 games played, we're looking likely to do it again. But back to Europe and back to the Champions League. At home, we are unreal. Teams don't like coming to us. We're actually 30 games unbeaten at home, right? 30 games at home unbeaten after beating Bromby 4-1. We also, at home in the Champions League, have yet to lose. Juventus and Barcelona came to us last year. We drew to Juve and we beat bloody Barcelona, right, in Denmark. Unreal. Arsenal came, we beat them in the 91st minute. However, our away form against all the teams hasn't been great. Against all the big boys, Juve and Barcelona have scored 7 against us. 7-1 and a 7-2. Something tells me PSG, after losing the first game, are going to be absolutely gunning to make sure they win this game. So, A, the goal difference all sorts itself out. And secondly, but more importantly, they do not get stuck at the bottom of the table after this game. However, for us, it is massive. This is the biggest away tie that we've had. Well, actually, no, the Barcelona one was when we were leading. But in terms of group stage, this is the biggest group game away, apart from maybe beating Prague to go through the group. I don't know. This is pretty massive is what I'm trying to say. I feel like it's huge because if we do somehow restrict PSG to not winning, we are obviously going to be then top after match day 2. Secondly, we are going to be ahead of Genk by a point or 3 points, knowing that we play Genk away and home in the next episode, which is huge. Those 2 Genk games are going to really shape. We're going to finish 3rd, 2nd or 1st, or last because the group is so open. Anyway, it is your standard 11 for a big game. Mpegesi, Moreno, Marcos, Bilek, and Neff. Joe Hodge, because he's so good at what he does. He wins the ball, he gives the ball off, he is just so good. He's my Kante with Frank God next to him because he can do both. Frank's looked amazing. He gets assists. We love him because he's just so dynamic. Where Dolcek could maybe drop the shoulder and beat a man and score, Frank has, I can beat him on the outside, I can come inside, I can play a killer pass, I can whip in a dead ball, and he can score. He's yet to do it for me, though. Yepi, though, in the hole with Bum the Jar on the right-hand side. And Zahora, of course, is up the top. We already had a very early prediction from Curtis, and I invite everyone else to make a prediction because we are live again after going to the park. Curtis reckons Yepi hat-trick, we win 3-1, which I would love, right? I'm personally going to say that we're not going to get pumped today. We aren't going to lose 5-6-7-1. I feel like this one we're going to lose 4-2, 3-2. It'll be one of those games that maybe they'll go 3-0 up, we get a goal back, 3-1. I feel like they're just too strong. Like Marco Canner is the captain. Mason Mount is there. Leon Bailey's there. Joe Felix there. Boyadu is playing in the 9. He played out wide against Genk. Marquinhos is on the bench. Damsgaard, who plays for us in Denmark, on the bench. You know, it's going to be huge, this one. No pressure, boys. There is no pressure on any one of yous to go out there and do a job. Like, everyone expects us to get beat by a mile. Anything more than that is insane. We are going to have a look at the team. 31-year-old Polish international in goals in Drag Kowalski. And he looks pretty insane. Gabriel Mamino, Mess legend, ladies and gentlemen. Won the Champions League with us at Mess. He's as good as he was when we won it with Mess. Marco Canna also played at Mess. Looks pretty insane as well. So we've seen Tossen as well. He didn't play against us. Laporte is the one we have to get at. I know that sounds strange. He's still unreal. But if Zahora's got to pick one of the 2 centre-backs to beat, it's put yourself on Laporte, turn Laporte, burn him for speed, because that's what Zahora does. And he just needs to do it. Luca Pellegrini, unreal, obviously, at left-back. Sandro Tonali, What can you say? He's Sandro Tonali. Baba C said the first regen we see at 23 years of age is a French international, and he does look very good at that, doesn't he? We got Mason Mount alongside him as well in the 4-3-3, and Mason Mount at 29 in his prime. He's going to play 100 times for England, mark my words. Leon Bailey, obviously, is Leon Bailey, about to play 100 times for Jamaica as well. Looks insane. He's just so good. Joe Felix, do I need to say more at 28? The guy is world class. He's already played 91 times for Portugal. He is out of this world. And somehow Genk beat this side. And we're in Boyadou. He's Zahora, but better. Someone that can dribble, finish, and first touch, and is physically at the level. And he is so good. The bench is Dominic, is a Czech Republic international. However, I wouldn't mind if he was playing, because you do remember Denmark, we scored 2 goals inside 5 minutes, both his fault in the game that we played against them in Denmark. Marquinhos, I would have liked if Marquinhos is starting, because yet again, I think Zahora can do a job against him. Not saying he isn't still world class or whatever, just I feel like with the lack of pace, Zahora could do the job. Manor Solomon, obviously, is very elite and is there to the Israeli. Rick's a wonder kid. Well, was a wonder kid. He's now just elite. He's unbelievable. I'm actually glad he's not playing up top. I'm not saying that I would prefer Boyadou. It's be or be damned. It doesn't really matter. Mikel Damsgaard, we know very well, obviously. Kimpembe is an experienced centre-back that still looks at the level. And Maxine has not been cut by France once, yet he is here. And he's very, very quick and very, very good, which surprised me that he's not been cut by France. Sancho actually is here too, and he's out injured. For how long? Another 7 days to 3 weeks. Sancho is pretty insane at 28. Helps us, but I think I don't think we can. Any team would miss a player like him. He can play in the full match, is Frank. Locks Wexham are going to lose 2-1. There is the PSG side in this massive group game here at the Parc de Prince. We, however, are on an absolutely crazy one without losing a game. If there was ever a time that we shake our donkey, we'll shake the monkey off the back, that we cannot perform against the big teams away from home, this is it. It doesn't necessarily have to be a win, right? Losing 2-1 or 3-2 is competitive enough for me to go, good performance. It's all about the progression. However, the longer this stays 0-0, as there's a highlight, the better it is for us, as Canna's going to score. He's hit the post. Wow. Canna's missed an open goal. The longer it stays 0-0, boys, the better. That's what happened against Barcelona. They scored from kickoff, so glad that didn't go in. I'm looking for the possession stats. If we can get possession of the football, we'll be okay. We haven't done that yet inside 7 minutes. That was the difference between Arsenal. We're always about 60%. Anyway, headed away and bum the jar on the break. Zahora peels wide and gets on her. Yeppy's inside. Yeppy's quick. Yeppy's got numbers. Frank's inside. Yeppy went for goal as if he did not play Frank or the... There might have been Joe Hoge coming from deep, which is unlike him. Wow, massive chance of SFB, and Yeppy had to just square it, and he never did. 20 minutes play. The longer this stays 0-0, the better it is for us. It's a very even game out there at the moment. They're creating a lot more, looking more dangerous, but we are holding our own against a very good PSG side. Possession is very split. And as we see here, we're working our way into this game as well. They have got 2 yellow cards out there as well. Time is ticking. Mate, I don't mind this at all. If we can get in level, even better. Time ticks away. 0-0 at half-time. Luca Pellegrini also off. Kimpembe is on. Bum the jar. If there's ever a time to run out your man, it's now, because Kimpembe isn't the best fullback. Half-time, 0-0. I sniff blood. I think we can get at him. I really do. A point would be massive anyway. But I think there is Kimpembe we can get at. Anyway, thank God on it. Hit the ball out of Frank. Flicked away. Zahora's not getting on that. He does, and he actually heads over. Zahora created something out of nothing then. That's the highlight. That's it. I don't mind. Zahora created something out of nothing then. Bum the jar looking a little bit legless. So was Frank. Neil Jenkins is in goal-scoring form. I'm just going to leave it like this for now. And we'll make changes a little bit late. Bum the jar's having a good game. Yeppy's not having the best. Look, Yeppy for Joe. Joe's not playing overly great. And I think Albrecht is screaming for some creativity, this one. And I'm going to do it. I didn't want to, but Neil Jenkins is so good at finding a goal in a big game that we are going to put him out there. I'd rather go for it and lose than been defensive and not won. Time ticks away here. It's been a very even game, but not many highlights, and it's a free kick to Mason Mount. Go short to Joe Felix, back to Mason Mount. We press. Don't let him get past you. Yeppy, do the job. He's done well. Zahora, get on him. Oh, for a second, I thought he won it. And Kimpembe now. Ball inside the Marco Canna. We can't let him turn. He does turn. Mason Mount. Solomon's got numbers with him. Good ball there. Joe Felix is in. We've played well. We have played oh so well. and we've conceded in the 75th. Oh, it's just annoying. We just let him turn. And once Solomon faces forward, it's just game over, really. Mason Mount, good ball. Joe Felix ain't missing that unless MBS pulls something crazy out. Highlight from kickoff, you just never know. Bilek, Marquez, Orbres going with it. Ball out to bum the jar, beats a man, gets towards the goal line. Laporte, for a second, I thought he brought him down for a pen, didn't. Joe Felix back to Dragowski. We force him long. Good ball out there to Solomon, and Neff's got a lot of work to do out here. Can we get a cross, or is it going to be 2-0? Bilek, that's a foul, he's off. He's off. That kills it. That kills it. That kills it. If there's a moment and we score, that would be insane, but I don't think it's going to really come. Time ticks. All right. If it's ever a time to go attacking, it's now. Still got to drop, stay deeper. I'll pass it in the space, yes. Play for a set piece, yes. Bit more expressive. Run at the defence a little bit more if you do get on it. Let's push a couple more men forward. See if there's going to be a highlight here. Time ticks. Is there a chance for a side? I'm happy with that. It's unlucky. It's unlucky. The game was even. Like, the stats are very even until the red card, obviously, right? We had chances. Obviously, if Yepi squares it to Frank, we probably have scored and we're 1-0 up early. It was an even game until they found the one moment they broke us down. They only broke us down really once when we were turning and chasing, and to be fair, Joe Felix scored it. The red card kills us with any comeback. I feel like the game's so even, we're going to get a moment or two with 15 minutes left to play, and then Bilek gets himself sent off, so he's not going to be able to play the first against Genk. It's just one of those things. I don't know what the first yellow card is for. I would like to see it, because it's on the break. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, it's not like Yepi as well to, be selfish as well. Look, that's a lot better than what we thought. I thought we played sensationally well. As things stand, everybody in the group is on 3 points. Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that? After watching that game, I think we can actually do something against PSG in France. In Denmark. I really do. Next episode isn't going to be the European Leagues one, because I'm not going to put too many episodes in. Next episode is going to be the double header against Genk and Genk. Away from home and at home. Everybody's on 3 points in the group. There's ever a time for us to step up and win 2 games against Genk, it is now. From Damo and everybody else here, that ends the first part of the group stage for this season, for season 2 in the Champions League. It couldn't be more even. Everyone on 3 points after one match day. We're in for a roller coaster. I'll see you next time for the doubleheader against Genk. And hopefully we can step up and be the team that puts the points on the board. See you then. Thank you and goodbye.